It is National Read a Book Day. Parents know the importance of reading to your children, but why should you make it a habit? We are joined by Christine Garber. She is the Regional Executive Director for Reach Out and Read in Connecticut and in Massachusetts. And we also have Dr. Leslie Sude, who is a pediatrician at Yale-New Haven Hospital. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Christine, let's start with you. Talk to me a little bit about the goals of your organization.
So Reach Out and Read, we're a national nonprofit organization, and we partner with pediatricians to develop early literacy skills in young children and foster early brain development and social emotional skills. So our goal is to really reach children ages 5 and under and really prepare them to be able to read and for academic excellence in school so that they're ready for school.
And what has been the feedback that you've seen from all of these children that you're helping? Because we're talking about a lot of children that you help.
Yes, we serve millions of children nationally. Here in Connecticut, we serve about 40,000 children and families every year. But the feedback is fabulous, and the parents love the program because they're getting education about why it's important to be reading, and the kids love that when they go see their pediatrician, they get a new book to bring home. So, what's better than that?
Nice.
It's much better than a shot, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yes, by all means. Dr. Sude is like, well, sometimes the shots are necessary. What are the benefits that you see to children when they are introduced to reading and when parents make it a priority?
Yeah, well, we've learned a lot about how the early brain is developing. It's a complex interaction of genes, environment, and influences. And we've long known that too little stimulation can be very harmful to the brain, and now we're learning that too much stimulation in the form of television exposure, other digital media can be just as harmful to the brain. The secret sauce seems to be in the interactions and influences of language-rich activities such as reading, talking with your child, narrating the environment as you explore it together. So all these influences will determine how a child's brain is set up by age 3, which will determine his or her readiness for kindergarten, her reading proficiency at 3rd grade, which is the benchmark prediction for future success in education and graduation from high school, which then in turn leads to access to better, higher paying jobs and long-term health, because health outcomes are very much linked to our financial status in life.
So it's really making those steps early on so that as the children grow, they can really succeed.
Yes. We think, we love Reach Out and Read because when we walk into the room and present the child with a book, we're messaging to families that reading, talking with your child is just as important as offering nutritious food and exercise.
Interesting. Now, I know that we said the priority of your group is children under the age of 5. When should parents start picking up the books and reading to their children?
Right from birth.
Right from birth. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They recognize the parent's voice,
okay.
And that helps to foster just a love of reading because they love their parents. They love hearing their voice, and that is the start of the association with a love of books. And then there's also the brain development and the oral language skills and all that. But that's the very beginning. So start at the beginning. Read to your tummy while you're pregnant with the baby. But yeah, you can start immediately. Wow. Absolutely. And that's also why we have board books, because the children are so little. The first thing they do is put it in their mouth.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is what they're supposed to be doing at that age.
We say, if your child puts the book in his or her mouth, let her do that. We want her to enjoy her book in whichever way developmentally she can enjoy it. And that'll be the foundation for future enjoyment.
All right. Ladies, thank you so much for sharing with us today. Really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
And we have more, if you want to learn a little bit more on the organization, that is on our free Fox 61 News app and on our website. You can just click under the links tab. Well, we are keeping a close eye on Hurricane Irma as the Category 5 storm slams islands in the Caribbean. We will have an update on where it's heading next. Plus, people in Texas still cleaning up after Hurricane Harvey. How you can help the relief efforts. The Fox 61 Morning News will be right back in